There once was a pest controller who was not like the other pest controllers. In a world where termites outweigh humans, he became so obsessed with termites that he became the Termite Tracker. There were no links, no limits, no gadget he wouldn't use to track, trace, and eliminate termites. One man, one mission. Termite-free homes for all.
G'day, John from the Termite Trackers here. One of the many questions people ask is how they can find a good pest control professional. Now sure, there's lots of them out there, but how do you know that the one that you're employing is good? Well, there's a few things you can do. Firstly, find out if they're insured, they're accredited, and have all the correct paperwork in place. Now this is going to help you to a certain extent, but it doesn't guarantee that you're going to get a good job. So how can you know? Well, generally, go with your gut. If they look like they're a bit of a fly-by-the-nighter, you might want to give them a miss. But the other thing that you need to do is find out if other people have had good or bad experience with them. Look up some reviews and see if they've got everything in place. There's a few things that you can do to find this out. To find out if they're insured, you can actually go online. There's not many companies that actually offer insurances. We'll actually provide some links with you on websites that you can look and see if a particular pest control individual or a company are insured. And that way you can find out if you're really starting off with somebody that's going to be worthwhile, somebody that's had the training, they've got all the paperwork in place, because the last thing that you want is somebody spraying chemicals around your house that's not insured. But also, it's really good if you know somebody that's had a good experience. You need to be able to know about the pests that you're dealing with. So your pest control professional needs to not only know about the bugs, but they need to know the best way to treat them, and they also need to provide you with information that's going to help you to be able to manage them as well. You see, it's more than just spraying chemicals around. Nowadays, the term that gets thrown around everywhere is integrated pest management. What does that mean? Integrated pest management means that you need to be able to do something other than just spray pesticide to manage the pests. Things like modify the environment so that there's less chance of them wanting to live in your place. Also, finding how they get in, breaking their life cycle, doing things like this, mechanically keeping them out of your place is another thing. So your pest controller should be providing you with tips and tricks and all sorts of information to help you to be able to manage the pests, and not just get them to come back and spray more chemical around. Chemical everywhere! Another thing that you can do is make sure that you've got all the paperwork in place. It's important to have paperwork, especially when it comes to termites. And why is this the case? Well, remember how we were talking about insurance before? Well, guess what? No paperwork, no insurance. And it's more than just one inspection report that you need. If you're dealing with termites, you need to have an inspection report. Then you need to have a proposal. Then you need to have a certificate. And this does more than just cover you when it comes to insurance. Having all this paperwork means that you know exactly what's happening in your place. You have an understanding of where the termites have been found, what type of termites they are, the threats to your house, the things that you can do to reduce the possibility of termites. So keep all these things in mind, and hopefully you'll have some decent pest control that won't cost you the earth, and you'll be able to be pest free. I'm John from the Termite Trackers. Thanks for watching.
Uncovering the secrets of pest control. The Termite Trackers.